We're here live here in this amazing fashion runway event with the lovely Canadian designer Joseph Tassoni. First off, I gotta say congratulations on this huge success of the event. I mean, everything that you put together, so creative, and you continue to surprise me because I remember we did a Tom event,
We did,
and you just continue to bring that shine. And congratulations.
Thank you very much for that. I really appreciate it.
What were the key inspirations for the making of your piece?
I feel that my collection really is reflective of life's experiences. And what I always want to do is whenever a person walks into a room, that they feel empowered. Whether that's in swimwear, whether that's in suiting, however you identify, that you can always find a piece in my collection made by Canadians with the best of materials.
So how do you integrate sustainable practices into your designs, and what new approaches have you tried to reduce the environmental impacts for Canadian fashion?
Absolutely. So actually 99.9% of all the fabrics I use, they're either completely recycled or they're made of an organic fiber, so they can break down and go back into the environment. Often what I'll do is I'll find locations or places where they have dead bolts of fabric that's been sitting here that was milled possibly maybe once upon a time in Quebec when manufacturing was very, very strong. For me, it's really important to incorporate as much Canadian as I can. Sometimes, don't get me wrong, I have a client, he's like, I want that Italian cashmere. I'm not gonna say no, part of my roots too. But it's important to me though that whatever it is that I do, I create custom. It's specific for people. We don't create in mass. And I feel that really has a huge impact in terms of our environment and also our footprint.
With the experiences you have and with Canadians diverse culture, how does that shape the design style and the themes of your collections?
Well, for me, I think what's really important is that whatever a person's, kind of cultural background is or anything like that, that they can always find a piece in a color scheme that can highlight them, whatever their color wheel is. At the end of the day, I kind of look at it, I'm like, okay, there's a color wheel that will always try and dictate in terms of how you're supposed to dress, but at the end of the day, it's about what makes you feel good. And in my collection, what I really wanted was that a feel-good pieces. You put it on, you're like, yeah, I'm ready to go.
The final question then is what's the next future then for Joseph Tassoni? What's next for you?
Right now, I'm just really, this was a huge step. Coming to Toronto, showing to the audience in Toronto at 111, what it is that I do. The last time I showed in Toronto was 2018, and I was just presenting the coats. So, just to go from parkas to literally every product category, inclusivity in terms of the design, which I've always been doing, but to really put it out there to the audience in a proper presentation, this was pretty big. But I'm really excited for next year. I'm excited for our next presentation and what the next vibe will be.
All right, well, the future looks definitely bright. Joseph, thank you. Congratulations again.
Thank you
guys.
so much.
See you next time.